this video we will learn how to load default component and default routes in lazy loading in our Angular standalone application. Suppose this is a component, imply detail component, and right now it is not default. So if we want to load this component lazily, then we need to use load component and import that file, then use dot then, and then you have to call that component. Okay, if imply detail component is default component, then no need to specify this part, no need to use dot then, it is enough using like that. Let's see. I have an imply detail component, I am making it default component. Okay, now no need to use dot then. The file is imply detail component, and from there the default component will be loaded automatically. If this file contains more than one components, then by default the default component will be loaded. Here imply detail component is default component. So in this way we can load default component easily in our lazy loading application. Now suppose if we have routes, a set of routes. Normally we use loadChildren to load child routes. What we have to do, import that file devroots.constant. This is devroots.constant that contains the set of routes, and then you have to call dot then and then specify the constant that is the set of routes. Here devroot is our constant and that is being mentioned here. If you want to remove this part, then we have to make our this part as a default. What we have to do is write like this. In case of default routes, there will be no name. This route will be imported by default. So now remove this part. In this way we have loaded a set of routes that are default routes, and we have used loadChildren and no need to specify dot then. Application is running. We can see here we have two routes, imply route and development route. Imply route is for the imply path and development route is for
dev path. For the employee root, this part will be accessed, and for the dev path, this part will be accessed. So we are successfully running our application with default component and default routes. Thanks.